Betcha it smells horrid down there.
Truck fueling station. Yeah, it probably does smell really bad. Imagine, they say, a machine one day that might think like a man. As if this is to be desired, one might almost boast of creating a man who breeds like a pig. Men and women upon all fours, rutting carelessly, ejaculating their filthy little missives into the streets, alleys, and gutters, running freely with the careless spill of their enjoinings. The air thick with the whimperings of lust, bodies streaked with their own emissions. We have created a world where man is so utterly debased he will spray his seed over passers-by, and yet this is the condition Babbage aspired to. No, this is not the machine we seek. Such an entity should be nothing less than a deity, and we would fall upon our knees and worship it. We shall not carve gods to bicker and fornicate. They will exist to clean the world and set us free. I reject Babbage as I reject these men of government. Let the pigs copulate in the gutters whilst they can. We shall scoop them up and ease their ascension soon enough.
Okay.
There's a fueling thing in there, right? So obviously we're going to need back in there.
Yeah.
It might not be a bad idea to see if we can open this door.
That's already open. Sort of. It's really, really dark.
Yeah, it is. How in blazes are we supposed to meet these damn schedules if even the basic equipment we are provided with simply will not perform its designated function? These cursed new-fangled trucks will only run a fraction of the distance my old nag managed to before running out of stinking gasoline. The gaffer says it's fine and there's plenty of pumps to refill them outside the factory walls, but you end up dragging a blessed tank from the truck to the nearest one to refill it, and the one in the storeroom is empty again. I can't be turning the crank handle all day to find out the tank is empty. Well, sod it, I says. Sod it, says I. Enough for a night. To my bed I go. It's not like anyone needs access to the bleeding graveyard anyway. Hurry, Harry, if you get this, I'll meet you in the Damson Templar for a jar. So you notice
There's no tank.
probably around here somewhere.
Come on, Papa. Let's climb this one. I can see more pictures at the top.
Huh.
Go in there. I'm sure that's where we have to go.
Whoa. Hey. Are you crouching?
Yeah.
Oh, crap. Ah.
Should probably get out of there.
Yeah. Because, you know, a wild boar in itself is scary, but a crazed one?
Oh, there's a egg mask there now.
Eh. Come on.
It lurched back, I think, just far enough for us to... Yeah.
Really? Nice.
This way, Papa. Come and see. Will it hatch? Can we take it home?
Yes, my darlings. Of course we can take it home.
Hmm.
What is that?
Is that a mutation of some sort? Ugh.
Definitely looked unnatural.
It was a pigman thing.
Livestock and Bibles. Lily dancing on the table, her eyes aflame. This love burnt into his heart scarred from the heat of this love, and his love dancing. Okay. So I'm pretty sure that these doors, yeah, they go up to the same place from opposite sides.
Okay.
Twin candles bent to the will of the central saint, casting their light to the corners of the chapel. Father Jeremiah, I thought, could be trusted with the secret, but he is like all the others, so the old priest has gone to the holding pens with his flock. He says he will enter into our world with them, a shepherd indeed.
Hmm.
That thing about twin candles is probably a clue.
Yeah. Twin candles. Hmm.
Sure, it'll make more sense when we find out what it's actually talking about
Yeah.
specifically, right? Ah, see? A candle that we can actually pick up. None of this other stuff. They flock to us now, where once I had to walk amongst them to bring salvation into their lives, now drawn by warmth in winter, by the flood that Mandus distributes. My church is full, and my charges are saved. He walks amongst them, and they almost worship him. He will not allow them to work in his factories, claiming that his workforce are specially trained for the new machinery he uses, and that it would be irresponsible, nay, unethical to risk such precious lives as he sees here. A changed man since Mexico. It is to be praised that in the face of such appalling tragedy, and from the confines of his sickbed he is often chained to, he conducts one of the greatest and most benevolent charities in all of London. Not content with the rise to become the dominant food produce business in the land, he distributes his goodwill, his fares to the poor, and they congregate about his kingdom in gratitude. They're talking about us.
Oh.
Our character is Mandus.
Okay.
Remember the guy on the telephone called us that?
Yep.
Creepy organ music.
It's almost a verge of battle music.
There was no fighting in this.
Okay, chasing music. Really?
That's a little creepy.
A pig on the altar. Lovely.
There's 2 candles there.
They're not lit though.
No, they are not. Oh, here we go. Should explore the rest before we move forward.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so it just takes us back out here.
Your faith shackles your vision, Professor. It is an iron coffin that keeps you from grasping the future. We require a new deity, one of steam and the wheel, of magnetism and progress. The old god is nothing more than a lamed hog, spitting back offal at mankind.
I'm pretty sure that's our character talking in those recordings, because we were fighting them in his house too, right?
Yeah.
Can we go in here now? No?
Do you have to push the square in the center?
No. Oh, no. We need to.
Oh. Cool.
I see. Wow, it's dark.
At least you don't have to worry about finding tinders.
Or going insane.
Yeah. Although it really wouldn't be... Huh. Tuh.
Listen, Papa. Hold the egg to your ear. You can hear the sea.
Isn't it supposed to be shells?
Yeah.
What?
I think that it blinks when there's an enemy nearby.
Yeah.
Because it was blinking when we were in that other place with the pig.
Yeah.
What exhumation is this? What rotten fruit? What bestitching of parts? I doubt I will ever be found. Yet I leave you this, scrawled in the malodorous half-light, whilst my tormentor shuffles below. My fellow prisoners keen and squeal in the gloom, and where I wait for the knocking upon my cage that signifies it is finally my turn to make that dark journey into the interior.
Hmm.
Me elster olster antarak, for era sta oro cantirak, forosto.
I wonder if there's a guy in there.
Fendir
It was really loud.
Yeah. Wow. That's really sketchy. Great. Please don't tell me it's behind us.
There's something down here.
Great. Well, at least the lamp flickers
Doesn't run out. Yeah, it does kind of.
so that you know to stay put instead of...
Well, I think it flickers when you're looking in the direction of an opponent.
Yeah. A maze of cages.
Hmm. There's enough lights here that I might be able to go. Can you see anything through there?
No. On the other side. I think. Maybe it was just the candle flickering, but... Or not. Oh, crap. 'cause you know.
Hope it's dark enough here.
Death by pig? Keep walking, you abomination thing. Whatever you are. Ugh.
That was creepy.
Just a little. I'm glad this is a video game. Oh, that's bright.
And so the stoking, pulling cogwheels now, sneezed into his handkerchief when the dust got into his eyes, and had begun to change more rapidly now, he surmised.
Bleh. Back outside.
Yeah.
Huh.
Looks like, yeah. This fuel tank's empty.
Huh.
Water in his shoes. Always the water, and the sparks of the embers of the wheels. It's too bony! It's too damn bony!
These men, Professor, these so-called men of vision, they would shackle the masses to a wheel and turn it till their backs break. All for that opiate, the lure of profit. These fools who lackey them, these priests, these officials, this government, they make pigs of us all.
But what solution, my dear man? How to break a cycle? You cannot simply remove the promise of a better world for these unfortunates. In the workhouses, in the orphanages, the belief in heaven is surely the only succor one can find.
We do not need to wait. We can bring forth paradise now. We can speed the passion. With only a small sacrifice, we can hold the apocalypse. With just a small sacrifice, we can free our shackles and deliver them to paradise now.
Hmm.
So I think we've gone through all the places up top here.
Yeah, we're making our way down. Still quite a few levels to go. Huh. At least they're not short games, I mean. Okay. Oh, crap. Great! Eh. Where'd it go?
This way. They're giant piston wheels.
Yeah.
Hear me, Mandus. I am compromised. Our contacts must be brief and occasional. Beware the wretches who populate this compound. The way you seek is under the pistons. When you meet the saboteur, you will understand everything.
Uh-huh. Okay. This should be fun.
Each compartment is ergonomically designed with a feed trough at one end, so the product naturally settles into a position ready for the stunning arms to connect to the skull. We use the natural static charge built up by the friction of the carts against the belt to build an electrical charge, which is contained within glass vacuum canisters at the sides of the stunning arm. Mechanisms and delivered along the stun arms via copper cabling. We have observed that the artificial lightning contained within these canisters seems to calm the product further. Post-stunning, the line tilts sharply to the vertical, the physics of which tips the stunned product upwards to falling directly on to the hook of the bleeding line. The hook passes normally through the haunch or thigh of the product, and from this point we dispense with the belt and instead instigate a channeled floor, which creates a funnel allowing blood and byproduct excretions to collect and run to the fluid collection tanks. So, sounds like a giant processing facility. But it did say food processing, didn't it?
Yep.
Tremendous.
Yeah, it did say food processing on the side of the truck.
But are they actually processing food?
It doesn't really look like it since no one's walking around.
Or
And
are they
it's not-
processing people?
I don't know. Kind of wondering if they are?
Hmm.
Eh.
If I'm not mistaken, this part was
Really
a little
creepy.
bit complicated when I got down here, because it's really freaking dark.
And there's pig things on loose.
Yeah, there are.